Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, Supreme Doom. You sniped it. You sniped that right away from Shipwreck. He was here half an hour ago in the chat while I was setting up. It serves him right for leaving and going grocery shopping. Well, yeah, that's on him. So, is he ever going to see that he has a custom command? This is hilarious. Let's turn off the starting soon. Yeah, because he was here half an hour ago trying to bribe me to say that he was first, and I was like, no. Who does he think he is, trying to provide for the families of Supreme Doom? I know, right? All right, well, as you can see, we're already here in the game, just, you know, chilling with the Pork 6 rescue craft. You doubt it. Yeah, you doubt that he'll ever see it. He was here to complain that it wasn't enabled while it wasn't enabled, and now it is. He already took his nap. Well, he's had one nap, yes, but what about second nap? Oh my gosh, yesterday I slept until 2 p.m. because I was so exhausted. That was wild. But yeah, so we had at the very end of the stream last week, we had the game crash just at the end, and we had, I think, just gotten into orbit of Minmus. We were trying to rescue, we might have actually grabbed P. Kerman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. We rescued Uma Kerman, and we were working on that other one that was redeemed by Satan. Second nap could be a thing, so it's a redeem, I know, right? Go to bed, old man. So we have a few viewer rescues to do. We've had a few more that were redeemed in the meantime. So, yes, for our friend Nutric MC, we are rescuing Raylan. We are rescuing Kirby Jones for my brother Pete Venkman. Yeah, we're on our way to rescue P. Kerman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney, from Satan. And Silvery Sky, I believe, no, has not been rescued yet. Is in orbit of Kerbin. He did have 3 yesterday, so Supreme Doom. It was day 1 of the holidays. Fair enough. All right, but yeah, let's see. Where are we in relation to Minmus? We are on our way. So, yeah, we're getting a few flickers here. Minmus encounter in 6 days, 3 hours, and 6 minutes. So let's go ahead and catch up to where we were last week then. And let's see, are we going to lose this encounter if we time warp? No, we are not. That's fantastic. So let's just manual time warp this. There goes the moon. And here comes Minmus. Oh, we have an alarm for this, don't we? Okay, yeah, let's delete that alarm. We don't need that alarm anymore. Yeah, we were unsure if Kerbal Space Program would honor our encounter or not, because the calculations, the rounding errors are different when we're in regular mode or in time warp. Supreme Doom says, I'm going to be here, but I'm Christmas shopping, so I won't see chat at all times. Oh, what are you getting me, Supreme Doom? Are you getting me something cool? Oh man, it's a week till Christmas, isn't it? Holy cow. Where did the time go? All right, we are slowing down as we pass over the top of Minmus, and it passes underneath us. So here we come to our Minmus encounter. And there it is. Okay, yeah, here we go. So what we need to do is target ships. P. Kerman 42 Wallaby Sydney's shipwreck. Oh no, Supreme Doom says it is so cool it might melt before it gets to me. Is it snow? Is it real Canadian snow? Because we have a whole lot of snow here in Salt Lake City and it's melting. So let's see. Okay, ships are not filtered. That's good. We need to get to our periapsis and get our capture orbit first off. And then we will see where we are relative to our target. Yeah, we had so much snow that last weekend I shoveled our walkway 5 times in 24 hours. Just could not keep up with it. All right, let's point retrograde. And full burn until we have our capture orbit. Yeah, our target is at very low altitude. There's our capture orbit, and we have a relative inclination of 102.49 degrees. So 102.5. Let's pin that, and let's go ahead and first let's look at our alarms, make sure we're not coming up on anything important. Okay, we have an SOI change for something. For the Joule Advanced Research Probe. Okay. So we may or may not have contact with that. We'll see. Let's see. Supreme Doom says we don't have too much snow, statistically speaking. Ah, it's because you're sending it all to me. Alright, so yeah, we do have some time. And then we have 2 correction burns and a launch window coming up in quick succession, so that's exciting. Alright, let's warp to our ascending node. Shay, hello, how are you doing? Welcome. Supreme Doom says we got most of it on Thursday, but it's only about 10 centimeters, and Shay redeemed Boozenate, the first Boozenate of the stream. Shay, thank you for taking care of me. Let's go ahead and open this and pour it. How are you doing today, Shay? All right. I'm not gonna lean over there right now to pour it in the camera, sorry. I am doing great, Shay. Good to hear you are doing well. Had 2 orchestra performances this past week, and that concludes this concert season. So, and Elric, welcome, redeeming the hydrate to dilute the Boozenate. There we go, delicious. I've got the Spaceman Hop Rocket double IPA here. And I don't need to go anywhere tonight or tomorrow, so I'm free to Boozenate all day if I want. I probably won't, but I'll Boozenate a little extra. Okay, let's see. We are at the ascending node, so we need to point anti-normal. And we have a good pilot aboard who is able to take care of that for us. We just need to give the order. And there we go. We don't actually want to point all the way anti-normal because we'll be adding energy to our orbit if we do so. We want to put the nose of our craft a little bit towards retrograde as well. There we go. Follow it as it goes, down to 60 degrees of inclination relative to our target. We're dropping our descending node at the same time, which is fantastic. Alright, 6 degrees. Now let's point just anti-normal and do just a very gentle burn to precisely adjust. Alright, and we're now an hour out from our ascending node, which we pushed away from us. Let's get closer. We ideally want to be right on it when we do this. Alright, just under 3 minutes away. Let's get close. There's just the tiniest push left. There we go, we're right at it. There we go, 0.05 degrees, that will do. Okay, so here is... if we can isolate this target. There we go. P. Kerman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney's shipwreck, that's hilarious to say, is at an altitude of about 7.25 kilometers. So yeah, we need to drop down really close to the surface of the planet here. Alright. Pointing retrograde, which is the same as backwards, basically. Prograde is forwards, retrograde is backwards. So basically, we're pointed tail first for the direction that we are moving. All right, and let's pin our periapsis there. There we go. And we need to bring this down to about 7.5 kilometers. Just under that. Down to 50 kilometers. 30. Okay, there it is, 7.5. And we're going to have a... Actually, that's not too bad. We're going to have a very close encounter. Let's zoom out so I don't blind you with the sun. Let's focus on... Oh, I blinded you anyway. Let's focus on Minmus. There we go. And let's take a look. The intersect is 9.7 kilometers from here. All right, let's look at our fuel reserves. We have a decent amount of monopropellant for our maneuvering thrusters, so let's turn those on and fine-tune this. All right, 1.1 kilometers and a relative speed of 63.5 meters per second. So yeah. Oh, nice. Elric has redeemed Santa Kerman. Okay, that's pretty great. Might have to do that one today even. We'll see. That's pretty great. All right. Yeah, let's see. Which way are we going around? We're coming around this way, so let's focus again on our ship. Let's stop that from flickering. Okay, and let's come down this way. Yeah, that's going to do a lot of orbits. And yeah, let's come closer, and we need to do an adjustment. And I think if we point radial out is what's going to work best. But we'll see. Kaylee says, Undan. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, that's actually not proving it either way. Okay, so it might be our inclination that's the issue. And no, it is not. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to get Ursus porcine, says Kaylee. Latin for bear pig. What would be Latin for man bear pig? I know in pseudo Icelandic it would be Mannbjörnsvein. But I don't know Latin. I don't really know Icelandic either. I just looked that up way back. Yeah, let's get closer. Let's get out of map view. And yeah, we're descending rather quickly. Let's go to target mode. Why don't we have control of this? We have a pilot. Excuse me. And hey, we have the dog miner now following. I heard, oh, we have the wrong alerts. That's okay. We're gonna leave those. We'll do Minecraft alerts today. It's funny. Homo sapien? Maybe. I'm not sure. Because that's the species name. Let's see. Where is... What if we do... We should have control of this. This is absolutely a bug. No probe control, but we have pilots. One. Let's see. We have 2 pilots aboard. Where's Evil Kaylee? Evil Kaylee is on the ground on Kerbal. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the Space Center and we're going to come back to this ship. This has happened before, and I think this might have done it. Okay, this is, I think that calling you Homo Ursus Porcine could have other connotations. I mean, there is the literal meaning, but also, I don't think that would be accurate because that would be the same bear pig, basically. Wouldn't it? I think so. I'm not 100% sure. I don't speak Latin. I speak English. That's a Germanic language, although they try to force Latin grammar on it, which never works. All right, let's fly this again. Let's see if we have control over it, because we should, dang it. We don't need a connection back to Kerbal to fly this thing because we have a pilot. But no. Come on, game. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you being the worst? All right, let's see. What did we do last time we had this issue? We're gonna pull up the console. Let's see, input locks. Clear input locks. No input locks in effect. Oh, there we go. Dog Miner suggests Homo erectus ursus porcine? Maybe. I mean, that's a step or two before the Homo sapiens. Let's see. Kaylee says, I did try to look up other synonyms for Dan, but it was like Daniel, Danielle, Danny, Danny. My internet or Dan? I don't know what you mean, Supreme Doom. Is your internet being troublesome? Oh, is that what is that? Latvian? I don't know what language that is, Shay. Or how to pronounce that, so I'm not even gonna try. Okay, yeah, this is troubling and frustrating. I can't even change. Can I send someone on EVA? Let's send Pee-wee on EVA. Okay. Latvian, okay. Is that what I said? Because I think so. Yes. All right, now. Board this again, and let's see if we have control. Nope. Donald. Irish. Wow, wow, wow. Well, this is not cool. At least we're not on like a crash course or anything, but this is definitely definitely erroneous. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna quit to the main menu and reload the game. Ah, you had internet issues. Kraken trolling me. Yeah, something like that. It's the calm Kraken, Elric. I troll Dan, says Kaylee. I am the one who trolls. Epic Dan troll, she claims. She's an epic something. All right. Let's see, Dog Miner. I'm sure that I have seen that name before. Probably connected to one of the circles that I intersect. Possibly Supreme Doom. I'm starting to lose track of where I have first encountered various names. All right, Pork 6. Let's fly it. Do we have comms? Do we have control? Because we should. All right, it's loading. And we don't. Ah, boo. That is not cool. That is not okay at all. So, let's see. Zombie Cleo's second season server. I have not been there. Lily, welcome. Lily says, hello, hello, have fun today. I'm just dropping in to announce my presence. Welcome, Lily. Your presence has been noted. Okay, well, let's go ahead and time warp a bit, see if we can get control back. We're gonna fly right by, but oh, we do. Okay. We have a connection. Shipwreck. Shipwreck, you weren't first. It was Supreme Doom who was first. Okay, we're gonna slow the heck down here. There we go. All right. Oh, why didn't we have control? Supreme Doom says, your presence has been noted. Thank you. Miss you. And then says, Dan, get out of my head. That is not the first time you say what I say. Well, we're on a wavelength apparently, so nothing wrong with that. All right, we're going to point towards our target, which we're 1.2 kilometers away from. We got control back just in time. There is no conceivable reason why we should not have had control because, as I said, pilots aboard. Come on, there we go. So, but now we need to close on our target. And there we go. Now we'll point retrograde. Oh, okay, that is it. Says Dog Miner. I just remembered where we know each other. Griffin Prime and Lammy Pie streams. That is it. That is exactly it. Yes. And Shipwreck says, wow, that's a lot of delay. Yeah, I added a 20-second buffer, Shipwreck, just in case I have issues with those disconnects again, which have been better. I think in part because of that, and in part because I've changed some settings about Twitch server in OBS. Instead of having it choose the server automatically, I've been manually choosing, and I tried the Salt Lake server and had some disconnects. The last 3 streams I've been on the Denver server and have not had disconnects, so I'm hoping that that helps. All right, let's slow down a little bit and then catch up with chat. There we go. And Lily says, Shipwreck, the world doesn't revolve around you. I'm sure Dan can tell you what it does. I'm just waiting for Shipwreck to make a particular discovery here. Lily, those face cams. Yeah. During the delay, there were like 4 face cams. Sometimes Dan's world revolves around Ship, does Supreme Doom. No, it's the other way around. Alright, let's get nice and close here. There we go. And Luli redeemed the Boozenate. GG, sniped it. Supreme Doom sniped first from Shipwreck, who tried to bribe me to say he was first when he wasn't. He was early, but he wasn't in time for first. But yeah, he bribed me. And then Luli sniping the Boozenate. Mwahahaha. Oh. So let's see. First, Shipwreck says, if anyone would like to play Kerbal Space Program, it's on sale for $10 on Steam. Yes, it is. It is on sale. And, yes, Shay is playing right now. Oh yeah, Shay, did you ever get your Kerbal rescued from Minmus? That's where we were last week, weren't we? And Shipwreck redeemed customized my Kerbal for 500 carbon credits. Chip is indeed slacking. Kaylee asked who's first, also who is on first. Who is on first? That's true. And Supreme Doom was first. Pete Bankman is first, but not really. Welcome, Pete. Supreme Doom says, that's a new redeem, but that's not the one, Shipwreck. That's right. Okay, we're here. We are rescuing P. Kerman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney, redeemed by Satan, our good friend Satan. All right, let's rename this and reclassify it as debris. Accept. And you go on EVA. set this as your target. Let go and turn on your rocket jetpack. Jay says no. Uh-oh. Still working on that, or was there a catastrophic failure? Kaylee says, you are doomed, Supreme. Shay says, I started a new world and I am a lot more successful than the last one. Ah, that is good. Supreme Doom says, you know I'm first. I'm the winner, winner, winner. Lily says, I'm off to bed. Good luck on the rescue. Dan redeems, Lily stays up all night. Thanks for dropping by, Lily, and I hope you have a good night's rest. And Pete Fankman says, something was redeemed by Satan. Many things were redeemed by Satan. Satan has a knack for naming Kerbals. Satan, Elric, and Twiglet all have some particularly well-named Kerbals that they have redeemed rescues of. All right, let's get the selfie. I think we had gotten one before. This close to the surface, you can just see how fast we're going. Look at that. There we go. Traditional rescue selfie. And board. There we go. Jay says, I did a moon landing and Minmus flyby, and finally a solar satellite. Ooh, solar satellite is harder than it sounds. How, was it still in basically the same orbit as Kerbin, or did you, need to send it much lower? Because that takes a lot of delta V. Pete Bingman says, but Satan redeems Kerbals? Absolutely, absolutely. Satan is a good friend of the channel. Really nice guy, and always has my best interests in mind. Satan's always looking out for me. All right, so let's take a look here. What other ones do we need to do for rescues? Nutric MC redeemed Raylan Kerbin that we need to rescue. They're in orbit of Kerbin. Pete Vegman did Kirbyana Jones, who is in orbit of Kerbin. And we also have Silvery Sky Kerman, who is in orbit of Kerbin. That one was redeemed by Shipwreck, actually. And we have a new one also. We have Santa Kerman. What a guy, says Pete. And Shipwreck says, I look out for you too. I mean, you try. You do try. So let's get out of orbit of Minmus and return to orbit of Kerbin and see how much delta V we have left. Should be a fair amount. All right, we're in a prograde orbit, so we're actually in a really good spot in 3.5 minutes. Oh, was I being offered to buy followers? Wow, Shipwreck. That was quick. I didn't even see it. Nice. And Shay says, I point proven. Nice. That was quick. You are on point today, Shipwreck. But you still haven't figured out the secret. Shay says, I descended to Kerman orbit to below Moho so I can get more science. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's impressive. That's good. Kaylee says, I'm going to make kale soup. Kaylee, why are you like you are? Why are you this way? Wait. Wrong way. Let's not do that. We need to burn prograde. Better. Alright, and there's our Minmus escape. And yes, our Kerbin Periapsis is dropping. We need to get below the moon, I believe. And Springwood says, this is the new method of offering followers. It is tough to put in ban words. Yeah. Okay, this is my sister laughed at me because I use a tool bag for a purse. That's pretty cool, though. All right. So we have... Oh, I heard something. I heard Shipwreck playing Papa Totem. Nice. That's not it, though. Okay, Silvery Sky's wreckage is pretty low. Raylan's wreckage... Can we... Let's see. Let's look at our orbits here. Okay, there's Silvery Sky, Raylan, Kirby and Jones. Okay, so they're all pretty low. Silvery Skies is the highest up, though, so we should go rescue them. Pete Vengman says, every time someone eats kale, a Kerbal loses its capsule. That's right. Kaylee says, I told her it was functional and practical, and she said it was not. Well, I mean, I haven't seen this toolbox, so she's not the judge of whether I find something functional and practical. Yeah, but what if she is, though? She could be. All right, let's choose Silvery Sky's wreckage as our target. It's in a little bit of an elliptical orbit. That's okay. Here are the apoapsis and periapsis. So the high point is 2.1 thousand kilometers, megameters, 2.1 million meters. The low point is 1.1 million meters. All right, so let's see how close we can get there from here. Toolbox, says Kaylee. It's a toolbox. It's a tool chest. Got it. We also have a little bit of an inclination, which is okay. And let's see. Supreme Doom says this is stream 3 with a ship surprise, I think. 4, in fact. I've had my surprise many times, Supreme Doom. Yes. He really doesn't know. I know. Kaylee says, just like you're a tool bag, Dan. Well, my pockets hold tools. Oh, there it is. Oh, I'm sorry, Shipwreck. There's a cooldown. But you found it. GG. All right, let's see. We have 3 hours and 4 minutes until we escape Minimus. So, Supreme Doom, you can do yours now. And where's our next alarm? It's in 3 days. Okay, so we're going to have to do a little bit of juggling of missions here, which is always fun. All right, let's go ahead and time warp out of Minimus orbit. You did it, says Supreme Doom. Oh, sorry, Kaylee, you can't do that command. Only Shipwreck and I can do that command. Shipwreck says, there's so much to say, I don't know which command did it. And won't that be a mystery for the ages? You can't do that command either, Kaylee, but Supreme Doom can, and I can. Those are my test ones. I'm going to start adding more now. And then someday, Shipwreck will get a command list that he's been asking for forever. Don't know why he thinks he deserves one, but okay. All right, our relative inclination to our target is 22 degrees. 22.3, in fact. So let's get to our descending node, and then we're going to need to point normal. All right, getting closer and closer. Kaylee says, exclamation point unfollow. Rip. All right. Derp ad, Kaylee, says Shipwreck. I should have audience derps. Community derps. I mean, it's not always me that derps. I never derp. You guys derp all the time. All right, we're correcting our inclination. Okay, 0.01 degrees. All right, 0.00873 degrees. That's pretty good. Lily, wait a second. Supreme Doom says, did you see me blow up, Lily? I popped too. And Lily says, yes, that was a pretty mug. Kaylee says, I never derp. You uber derp. That's what you do. You uber derp. All right, so now let's see. If we go here, that's 9 days. All right, so what we want to do is add an alarm for our periapsis. So let's see, for, periapsis, and it is torque 6 periapsis, and that's when we want to revisit this and change our orbit. So, and let's give ourselves 1 hour of notice here. Add the alarm. There we go. And that is after these 3 events. Okay, so this here, SOI change. Let's see, what is this for? Because I don't remember. Switch to. Let's see what we need to address here. Ah, okay. It's a lander whose target is Elu. And it actually has a connection. Wow. Okay. Thanks to these 3 relay antennas. All right, so here we go. Okay, we will encounter Jewel. Our selected target is Elu. Oh, right, but we changed it because Jewel got in the way. Okay, so back to target selection. We want celestial bodies. We want Jewel. Okay, so yeah, this has been repurposed. Now it is going to encounter Jewel, which is an analog for Jupiter. Let's see, what is the next alarm? SOI change. Yeah, that's the one we're on right now. Okay, and then after that is our ScanSat 4 Elu correction burn. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and warp to that alarm. And we should get some good science out of this. We have not had a flyby of Jewel yet, I don't think. All right, we're coming out of time warp. There we go. Delete and close. And we are 1 day away. So that is perfect. Let's go ahead and warp to here. And this does have a lander on it, so we can hopefully... Well, no, we're not going to be able to choose a target. We have less than 1 kilometer per second of delta V remaining, which is probably not going to be enough because we're going to be going very fast. We'll see, but we will probably only manage a flyby, and we might even try to dispose of this so that it is not bogging down the save game. We'll try to send some science data back to Kerbal and then crash it. So, Shipwreck, you'll get your booms. And just so that you're aware, I'm testing, I think it is 10 minutes for the cooldown on the on those totems. I might change it. I'm just I'm testing a new bot. I'm testing the streamer bot, and so far I am loving it. It is incredibly powerful, and I think I'm going to be able to have viewer interactions to bring things like the cats up, Kaylee's cat art. So yeah. Okay, there we go. We are in Jewel's Sphere of Influence. Is this a first? It is not. Okay. And look at that. We're going to pass well over Jewel's North Pole. Okay, and yeah, we're in orbit of Jewel. Maybe we can just get this thing in orbit of Jewel. That would be good. Periapsis is coming up in 61 days. Wow. All right, what can we do with a maneuver, though? Can we drop the periapsis significantly? I want to get down low. That is all of our Delta V. Oof, okay. No. I'm not sure we can even get a collision. Okay, that works better. All right, yes, if we burn radial in, we can probably get a collision. Let's see. Focus view, there's lathe. I don't want to focus on lathe, I want to focus on Jewel itself. Let's see. Oh, we got shout-outs for Supreme Doom and for Shipwreck. Nice. And Shipwreck redeeming the Boozinate. Let's do it. And I'm going to be generous on these boozinates today, since I don't have to go anywhere tonight or tomorrow. Well, that's not true about tomorrow, but I don't have to go anywhere tomorrow morning. There we go. Thank you, Shipwreck. All right. Jewel, let's focus our view here. And let's burn radial in, and let's plan this thing to burn up in Jewel's atmosphere. Let's just get this thing disposed of. And we'll send something else later. Okay, there's radial in. And let's just double check. Yeah, because this does not have nearly enough fuel to do what we want. Although, this stage might have a little bit more. Ooh, we'll try. Oh, maybe we do. Maybe. But if we fail, then this thing will be stuck in orbit of, orbit of the sun, yeah. But let's go ahead. Let's log temperature data. Let's send some science data home. Can transmit science. Okay, good. Yes. All right. So, temperature scan while in space high over Joule. Measuring the temperature of space appears to be quite impossible, as there's no matter around to be either hot or cold, except the spacecraft and the thermometer itself. This is probably going to give the R&D guys something to think about for a while. We've seen that one before. Oh no. Shipwreck says, I did it better. And, let's see. Okay, did I miss a Kaylee message? Let's see. Let's go back. Kaylee did. Exclamation point. Sup, Kaylee Obsidia. And then Shipwreck says, after a shout out for Kaylee, whom you should definitely follow, does art in Minecraft, says, I did it better. And she says, that Raffle, that wasn't a hint, I was trying to be funny. And then Shipwreck unshout outed her. Well, here, let's do this. All right, so we sent that temperature data back, which is good. Now we have 58 science points total. What else have we got? We've got the press map barometer, log pressure data. Instrument reads 0. It's as if it were in a vacuum. You don't say. Let's send that home. Shipwreck says, are there real planets in this, like Uranus? Not in this, but there are mods that add those. Kaylee says, we need to send a probe to Uranus. Well, not in this version, because we don't have that. We have one gas giant, and that's Joule. All right, we do have this seismometer, which does us no good in space. We also have... We're not going to be landing, so we can use up some of these experiments. We have the mystery goo containment unit. Let's observe the mystery goo. The goo feels right at home here. All right, let's send that home. Transmit data. Shipwreck says, that's what I was thinking, a temperature probe. Well, we sent a temperature probe to Joule. That'll have to do, since there's no Uranus. Reminds me of one of my favorite jokes from Futurama, where Fry tries to make that joke. Leela says, well, I don't get it. And so Professor Farnsworth says, 200 years ago, scientists changed the name of that planet to end that stupid joke forever. And he says, well, what do they call it now? And Farnsworth says, Eurectum. And Springman says, interesting. Did you do the new shout-out, Dan? Mobile doesn't see it. Mobile doesn't even see it. Yeah, I did the new shout-out. You can't do that shout-out on mobile, we found out. That was a Shipwreck derp saying that I was derping by not giving him access to the command when it was him being on mobile instead of a PC. But doesn't even see it. That's Garbaggio. Get your stuff together, Twitch. I did do it, Kaylee. All right. Now that we have sent some science home, let's we don't need the landing window up. Let's burn radial in. That is radial out. Let's do it the right way. Tells you unrecognized command. That's garbage. There's no reason it shouldn't work. It's just text being sent to their server. That's it. Easy. Come on, Twitch. All right, there we go. Let's drop down low. Shipwreck says, I want Dan to add a command that calls the actual shoutout command. Yeah, I tried doing that with the stream elements bot and it did not work. So I'm going to try that with streamer bot and see if that works. Because that really would be handy. Lies and propaganda, says Kaylee. Are you making an announcement that you're about to spread lies and propaganda? I believe it. Okay, I think we have better chances than the projections. But we shall see. We're gonna see if we can get nice and low over Joule. Let's actually look at the planet wiki, see where the atmosphere starts, because Joule's atmosphere is at least as unforgiving as Eve's, and you cannot land on Joule. There's the Supreme Doom totem. Alright, Joule. The spirit of influence, atmospheric height is 200 kilometers. Okay, yeah, it's a relatively big planet. It's still small because of this this solar system being pretty small. And yeah, we're going to be going a whole lot faster once we actually reach our periapsis. Pete Beckman says, I stepped away for a minute to take care of kids, and I came back to lies and propaganda. Isn't that always the way it goes? Okay. That is 47 megameters. Let's keep dropping. $20 megameters. All right, that should be. No, we can go closer. There's Joule right there. That's what it looks like. There are Joule's moons: Bop, Lathe, Val, Tylo, and Pull. And Shipwreck brings up a good point. He says, hey, when do I get my custom Kerbal skin? I request mustard stains on my spacesuit. Shay says, POV, the meter is mega. That's right. We'll do that next, Shipwreck. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, let's get down close. There we go. And okay, so this says we have 700 meters per second delta V remaining. Let's add a maneuver here just to see what will it take to achieve an orbit. We can do it. Okay, that's exciting. All right, we're going to add another alarm, and it will be another. Oh my gosh, I can't see. Flags? No, we have too many flags. Bases? There we go. Periapsis. There we go. And it is Joule Probe Periapsis. And we want an hour of advance notice on that. And we will revisit this, and we will get our orbit around Joule. And what is this telling us? World first milestones? The first scientific data from space around Joule. Excellent. Let's see. Shay says, be our burb. I'm gonna shower. Enjoy the shower. Hope you come back all clean. We can smell you from here. Just I wasn't gonna bring it up, but just saying. And Katie says, I'm gonna booznate while I make kale soup. You better booznate a lot if you're gonna have anything palatable about kale soup. Katie says, chicken, sausage, potato, and kale soup. I see a list of 4 things, 3 of which are good. And Parallax, says Kaylee. And Shay redeems stretch. All right, here we go. Stretching. Oh. Got my hands on the ceiling. Feet are on the floor. Yes, I'm tall, and also it's a short ceiling, so. And that resets my posture and my spine, which I very much appreciate. Back has been killing me. Okay, let's go ahead and close that. But that is all very exciting. What is our science value right now? 112.6. Not bad. All right, let's go to the Space Center. And let's find Shipwreck. I think he is on the moon. And let's customize Shipwreck's spacesuit. Give it the closest thing we can to mustard stains. All right, I hear the birds. There we go. All right, tracking station. Apple apsis, says Shipwreck. Pineapple pizza apsis. Kaylee says, I'm having a black cherry hard apple reds. Ooh, that sounds good. Okay, and I think they're in a rover? All right, we've got Piglet 1 landed at the moon, and if we look here, Shipwreck and Kit, that's right. All right, let's go visit them, and hopefully physics eases in and doesn't flip them over. I'm having a double IPA, Kaylee. Maybe later some spiked eggnog. And I think we can do this from here in person. Otherwise, we'll need to go to the astronaut center, administration center. No, astronaut center. There we go. Yeah, where physics is easing in. Excellent. All right, Shipwreck, get out. There we go. Let go. And let's turn on this here. Katie says ew, because she's wrong. Okay, can we customize from here? I don't think we can. All right, let's go then to the Space Center, and then we'll come back and we'll view this new spacesuit in all of its mustard-stained glory. Turn the lights on, says Shipwreck, after I already turned on the lights on. We can turn on the rover lights too and put you in view of those. Plus, we can time warp to sunrise. Okay, here we go. Astronaut complex. Assigned, we've got... Where is he? There's Kit. Supreme Oddity. Shipwreck. There we go. And then we click on this coat hanger here. All right, so I think what we should do, unless you say otherwise, is give you this orange spacesuit, orange for mustard stains, and let's do some brown mustard right there for the lights. Shipwreck says, yes, I hate the delay. It ruins all my jokes. I hate the delay too. I might try taking it back off if I continue having good luck with these server settings. But it is it's kind of a stopgap for now. But yeah, I like interacting with you guys in real time. Let's see, what else we got? Ooh, we do have that. We can't customize the light color, but that looks like a white suit with mustard stains. Which do you prefer, Shipwreck? Shipwreck says, damn, that'll make it look like I pooped my suit. Well, I mean, I'm sure that not all the poop ended up in my first craft base. Some of it probably ended up on your pants. All right, let's go take a look at this. All right, now we want EVAs, and there's Shipwreck Kerman. Let's go see what this looks like. glad I added this redeem, because I keep forgetting that I can customize the suits. And Supreme Doom was first to find this one, and has a very fancy purple suit. And no one is surprised at the purpleness of her suit. Okay. Look at those beautiful mustard lights. Alright, let's go over here. When is our next alarm? It is in 1 day. Okay, so we have some time. And can I... Oh, we don't have lights because we crashed. Alright, how far away is sunrise? It is either coming right up or it is very far away. I think it's coming right up. Okay, it says, where is my super suit? Well, look at there. There's Kerbal just over the horizon there. Alright, let's time warp just a bit. See if the sun is coming up or going down. I think it's coming up. There it is. Okay, we have sunrise. Sprig says, I had to set the backlit keyboard on her new laptop to purple. I am not surprised. There we go. Alright, let's get a screenshot of this mustard-stained suit. What do you think, Shipwreck? Is this the best thing you ever saw, or what? That looked like some excitement there. There we go. Shipwreck Kerman, everyone. Okay, it says it doesn't count unless you say it in Frozone voice, Dan. Oh, I'm terrible. I'm terrible at that. Isn't that cultural appropriation or something? Where is my super suit? How's that? That works for me, says Shipwreck. Alright. Oh good, our jetpacks are working today. And board. There we go. Let's see, we can now call that one. Where is it? Customize my Kerbal. There it is. Complete. Beautiful. Okay, let's go to the ScanSat 4 ELU correction burn. And let's switch to that craft, and let's correct our course towards ELU. And there's the link again. Shipwreck sharing the link to Kerbal Space Program on the Steam store. On sale for $10 right now. And let me tell you, for amount of time per dollar spent, the only better value I've ever found was Minecraft. I've spent the most time in Minecraft and Kerbal Space Program by far. If you're not afraid of a steep learning curve. Alright, so we're coming up in 1 day and 2 hours on this maneuver here. So let's go ahead and warp to the next alarm, which gives us 1 day of advance notice, I think, on this maneuver. There we go. And then we're coming up on a launch window to Jewel, so... And No Man's Sky, says Kaylee. I haven't played that one, but I do want to. It's one of many that I want to play. Maybe I'll play that before I play Vault Hunters, Shipwreck. Shipwreck, when are you going to stream Vault Hunters? Isn't Vault Hunters Monday your stream? Okay. Oh, we're 1 hour ahead of it. Okay, that's fine. So let's warp to here. And let's point towards the maneuver marker on the nav ball. There we go. Waiting for partners, says Shipwreck. Okay, you might have a deal. So here's the thing, Shipwreck. I do want to play Vault Hunters. It looks like a super amount of fun, but it has been nearly 2 years since I've done anything serious in my SevTech Ages world, and I'm really, desperately missing that series, and I want to bring back that YouTube series in January. So my main thing right now, I am focusing so much energy on working on my first craft base. I want to have a finished base that can be in, I assume there will be a world download when we finish season 1. And then I want to scale things back so that I'm still doing a whole lot on first craft, but it is more manageable projects. And so that I can spread out a little bit more and do a larger variety of things. And I will see if that gives me some time to add Vault Hunters to the mix, because I want to. Kaylee understands. Hashtag too many hobbies. Yep. Definitely. All right, we're time warping to the maneuver node. We're going to start at T-minus 3 minutes. All right, we're going to burn in 5, 4, wait, no. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ignition. And Shipwreck redeemed Boozinate, so let's Boozinate. Nice, generous Boozinate. Shipwreck says, I'll Boozinate him until he says yes to Vault Hunters. You'd better. I don't even know how to log into your Vault Hunters server, Shipwreck. You've never given me any info on that. I think that's a Shipwreck derp. Derp wreck. All right, let's speed up the game, because otherwise this is a 6-minute burn we have to sit through. All right, and everything is looking nominal. And we are headed for an encounter with Elu, the farthest planet out, most of the time. Except when it comes inside of the orbit of Jool. Sure says, because I don't want you to start without me. Oh, okay. All right. Uwu, says Shipwreck. Elu. AKA Uwu, I guess. You just wanted me to say Uwu. Alright, we have 100 meters per second left of this burn. 50. Alright, let's slow the game down to real time and follow the maneuver marker as it drifts a bit on the nav ball. Let's throttle down as well to get a little bit more precision out of the end of the burn. Shipwreck, you know you can clip on mobile. I do it all the time. That actually does work on mobile. There we go. That's maneuver completed. Katie says, did you know Mercury, as the closest planet Earth, more than any planet... Let me read that exactly as typed. Kaylee Obsidia says, did you know Mercury, as the closest planet to Earth, more than any other planet, is? Oh my god. Okay, I think you meant is the closest planet? Okay, I think I can parse this. Do you know Mercury is the closest planet to Earth more than any other planet is? Okay. That makes sense. Alright, so we do, it looks like, have an Elu encounter. We'll keep this this attitude, and let's focus on Elu. And let's see, what is our periapsis? Not too bad. Alright, if we... Okay, that raises it. So... we're coming up on that in 2.5 years, basically. Let's add an alarm. Oh, okay. Do we trust? We've had some issues with missing some encounters because of the changing math. So we want to do this. Let's make a manual one. It's true you can Google it, says Kaylee. That's true, and you can trust everything on Google. No, I believe it. Let's revisit this at Apoapsis. Let's see. Create alarm. Because the Apoapsis will not change. Let's see. Thank you, Shipwreck, for the "it's a disaster." It's a disaster! Let's see. ScanSat 4 E to ELU Apoapsis. And we don't need any advance notice on this, where it's just a check-in. There we go. Add the alarm. And we've sent a ComSat to Jerez. We should send one to Joule as well. Do we have a ScanSat on its way there? Joule Probe 3, ScanSat 5 Joule arrival. We do have a ScanSat on its way there. Okay. So yeah, let's send some enhanced communications there. So back to the Space Center we go. And let's send something big to Joule. And all the while, the rescue vehicle is slowly descending from Minmus back down towards Kerbin. Supreme Doom says, we watched a video that showed the orbits of some planets actually make some of the planets that are not next to Earth can actually be closer during parts of their journey on their orbits. Yeah, so if let's go to the tracking station, and we can see that here, this is not the Sol system, so this is technically not the solar system. Unofficially, the star for this system is called Kerbal. But yeah, so here's Kerbin. So right now, on this side of the sun, it is about as far away from Duna as it can be. But at other times, it will be very close. So right now, we're a little bit closer to Duna than we are to Jerez, but it is possible, if Jerez was right here in its orbit, and Duna right here, we would be closer to Jerez, which is farther out from the sun, than we would be to Duna. So yeah. Shipwreck says, as if they canceled Kerbal Space Program 2 for PC, you'll have to play it on console. Oh, that would be the worst. I would not want to play this game on console. I know people do, but the controls for building would be nightmarish, I'd have to say. I would not want to do that. At least it's not like the old days where you couldn't get updates on console. You would be stuck with whatever cartridge you bought. All right, so let's go to the vehicle assembly building, and let's pull out the same launch that we did for Jerez. And we're putting this on our reusable Callisto 2 launch vehicle. Pete Vegman says, I have it on the Xbox, and it is tough. I believe it. I bet flying things like planes is easier, though, because of the controls. I do kind of want to get a joystick for that, but building sounds like an absolute nightmare. And interacting with any UI elements just sounds like a nightmare on console. So let's see. We've got ComSat, Deep Space ComSat Jerez. Kaylee says, isn't Pete your brother Dan? Chipper says, not by choice, Kaylee. Pete Fingers says, I play it on my computer, but the kids play it on the Xbox. Gotcha. And why does Pete have no bling? I don't know. That sounds like a Pete Venkman problem. Oh boy. All right, let's rename this Deep Space ComSat Joule. Save it. Delete the previous one. This is now our current version. And let's see. Ooh, can we warp in here? Let's see. Nope. All right, let's go out to the launch pad. Let's warp to the actual launch window, and then we will roll this craft out to the pad. She says, no mod, no VIP, no first. Well, I mean, that's on him for not being first. But yeah, no mod, no VIP. I can't explain it. I have no idea. But Pete Vegman understands. He says, bling is for pansies. It's not like flowers, so I guess call me a pansy. Oh no. And she says, you can't warp from in a hangar. You'll end up splinched. We don't want to splinch our rocket. That would be bad. Oh, that's great. All right. Warping to the launch window. And here it is. Delete and close. Okay, so if we can do this from here. From the launch pad, we want Deep Space ComSat Joule. And launch a vessel. No splinch zone. Oh boy. We got Harry Potter infecting our Kerbal space program. All right, here we go. And yes, we do want the flight manager for recoverable stages armed. And we are also going to do our custom quick save. And we're going to call it, oh, what did I call it before? Pre-FMRS, right? Let's see. Saves. Yes. How did I capitalize that? With a capital P. There we go. Yes, overwrite. Perfect. And this is just in case, because there's a possibility that this may interfere with our contracts. Okay, it says, I'm glad you're entertained. Too bad your job is entertaining us. No, Kaylee. No, my job is entertaining me. You guys are welcome to hang out, and I appreciate it. But no, my job is to entertain me. All right, let's watch this from the ground this time. We haven't done that. Let's do camera tools, target self, set position. Let's watch this from over here at the tracking center. There we go. Look at that. Kaylee unfollows again. How about this? Un-VIP. What is the point of being VIP if there are no P's for which to be VI? All right. Throttle up. Stability assist is on. We want to have the landing guidance computer up. And let's pick a target on the map for our landing. Okay, let's look through the clouds here. Yeah. That is offset. Those markers are offset. That's not great. We'll go right here. Okay, says I'll learn it back. And Supreme Doom says sometimes Dan gets confused. He says, I'll be back. Sometimes, says Shipwreck. There we go. Here is our view of our ship. All right. And yeah, I think we are ready to go. Yeah, we are go for launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and liftoff of the Callisto 2 reusable launch heavy launcher carrying a deep space ComSat towards Joule. Everything is looking normal. A derp? Why are you calling that a derp? Shipwreck added a derp because he's very rude. Vehicle is supersonic. It's passing maximum aerodynamic pressure. Oh, Kaylee said it. Oh boy. Kaylee's not a moderator. All right, we're gonna get up to about 200 kilometers apoapsis and then cut the engines. All right, we have main engine cutoff and stage separation. And we are set to land. Except it is not letting go, which is not great. Okay, says we're gonna see any booms here, and they're hold on, I've got some chat to catch up to. There we go. Kaylee says one of those rockets looks a little goofy. It's wiggling. Shipwreck says we at Bear Big Enterprises want to listen to our valued viewers. And they're saying, blow up. Shipwreck doing command. Blow up. We don't have CCI here, Shipwreck. All right. Yeah, stage separation IRL works exactly like that. I know, right? But exactly. So you understand. All right. It's out of my hands now. This is automatic. I'm going to watch our landing prediction approach our landing target. And Shipwreck, redeemed to Boozinate. Let's Boozinate. All right, and yeah, there's nothing I can do to interfere with this right now. I guess I can turn off some engines. There we go. And I can also turn off the booze cam. Hopefully now that the crazy hectic busyness of preparing for those two back-to-back Christmas orchestra concerts is over, I will have more time to get this office into shape and replace booze cam maybe with a face cam and do a trombone champ stream with a real trombone. I'm hoping for this. Shipwreck, you added a derp for the booze cam I just turned off. Okay, it says, I thought the silver thing at the front was your ship. That is the main spacecraft, yes, but this is the booster right here, and it is a reusable one inspired by a combination of the Falcon 9 and Starship from SpaceX. And she says, it looks like the probe in Star Trek 4 trying to call the whales. That is a good movie. All right. Yep, it won't even let me do time warp here, so. Okay, so you threw out the baby and kept the bathwater. You know it. This thing is powered by bathwater. I love that movie too. By all accounts, it should not be a good movie. It has a really dumb premise, but it works so well. And here's the reason Star Trek 4 works so well. It's because it takes the Enterprise crew and puts them completely out of their comfort zone and gives you the most perfect character movie for every single character. Also, it doesn't hurt that it was directed and I think co-written by Leonard Nimoy, who had a whole lot more respect for all of the cast than William Shatner ever did. As much as I like William Shatner, when he was in charge, it was all about Captain Kirk. But Leonard Nimoy gave every single character a chance to shine, and it really shows. But that is just such a fantastic movie. The even-numbered Star Trek films are the good ones. There's Shipwreck with the cool cats. let's put up the cats. I'm hoping to have some sunglasses to put on these cats soon, hopefully, in the not too distant future. Kaylee, I made those, the Shipwreck, pointing at those. I mean, yeah, technically you made those emotes. Technically. Wow. All right, we're about to enter Kerbin's atmosphere. All right, and you know what? Can we see it from this camera view? Oh my gosh, yes we can. Here's the thing. The chances are this camera will clip into the ground. So I don't know if we can stay here, but this is a cool view. Shivik says, Kaylee, you need to make like 10 more so it covers this whole screen. All right, let's just watch this, you know? It's all out of my hands. Kaylee quoting Star Trek 4. Forgive me, Doctor, but I'm picking up a number of distress calls. I don't doubt it. Are you saying that I would have to die to discuss your insights on death? Let's cut the chutes. Yeah, it's clipped into the ground. Dang it. Ah! We crashed. That did not work. That is the first failure of that one. The last time it worked, that time it did not. So we did not recover the booster, unfortunately. But we had a nice boom, so there's that. I think we came in too fast is the thing. So let's jump to the main mission, which has not failed yet. The first landing attempt was flawless, but that landing attempt, Kaylee says, who did you kill? Kaylee, it's whom? There we go. See, that's what it was supposed to do right there. Nobody, because this was uncrewed, and this is the main spacecraft, and it is just fine. Let's see. Let's do that. No. Jump back to the main mission. That was not optimal. Oh, that was suboptimal. Kid says, oh. Kid says, you think when the chutes didn't slow the booster down and it clipped to the ground and then blew up, that you maybe came in too fast? Oh. Yeah, we have some interesting things going on here. Okay. So why is this what we're able to jump back to? Because that should not be the case. We still have all of our contracts, and yeah, Shipwreck added the derp. So the speed was not why the camera clipped into the ground. That was a virtual camera, and that was due to rounding errors in the game's math. But there are no chutes on this. This lands under its own power, and these. So this is interesting. We need to let this just go. But jump back to main mission. Let's see what this does. And did I even notice the Papa Totem? I heard it, but did I hear it? Yes, Papa Totem. Okay. I thought it was the regular shipwreck command. It's calling this the main mission, excuse me, but no, it isn't. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. This landing failed, and we're going to let it fail. It inflated exactly so you hit the ground the first time. Yes, it did. Alright, we're letting this fail because we're not cheating here. So Shipwreck gets bonus booms. Let's go ahead and take the cats down now. There we go. It's an expensive booster. We wanted to save it, but we did not. All right, close. And let's see. Separated stages. Yeah, let's go ahead and close this. Yes. And let's look. Let's go back to the Space Center, the tracking station, rather. And let's see what state our ComSat is in. We may need to relaunch this thing after 2 weeks, of course. And perhaps we let it use more engines for the landing this time. One should be enough, but it apparently was not. So let's see, we want relays, and the most recent one will be non-existent. I think this mod might not be doing what we want it to be doing. So what if it is debris now? No, what if it is a probe now? Nope, I think it was deleted. Deleted! Okay, so let's let 2 weeks pass. But not all at once. So let's see. Pork 6 periapsis. It is year 6, day 381. So at year 6, day 395, we can do another launch. Shipwreck says, hey, on Tuesday, didn't you say you're doing your watermelon dress stream? Oh, no, that's not in quite the near future. That will come in a few months on a specific day. But on Tuesday, not tomorrow. What is even time? Today is Sunday. Man, my sense of time is just all backwards right now. Okay, so today is Sunday. Tomorrow's Monday, we'll do Minecraft. And on Tuesday, if all goes to plan, my wife will be doing a sewing stream. A sewing stream. Oh boy, oh boy. No, Kaylee, I'm going to make one eventually. All right, let's switch to the Pork 6. Because we have to do this before we can launch again, because our self-imposed rule is at least 2 weeks between launches to allow time to simulate refurbishing the pad, building the next rocket, etc. And let's double check our design there to see what the issue is, because that did not go the way it should have. All right, so here is Pork 6. Katie says, why? I'm not sure what you're asking why to. P-Penguin says, that sounds far less interesting than how I first interpreted your statement. How did you first interpret the statement? Oh, boy. All right, let's go ahead and delete that alarm. We don't need it anymore. It was just to make sure we didn't miss this. And we need to warp down closer to Kerbal. Okay. In fact, let's warp much closer to the periapsis. And yeah, our inclination is very good. That's our target right there, Silvery Sky's wreckage. We are rescuing our friend Silvery Sky. Let's turn off the RCS. We don't want to waste fuel when our reaction wheels can do the job. All right, let's pin that. And let's pin that. All right, we're pointing retrograde and burning the engines. Okay, it says, I don't know if I'd say your inclination is good. Okay, well, let's say my inclination matches our target. That's what. Which means it's good. All right, we're dropping our orbit closer to our target orbit. And the closer we get to Kerbal, the more it takes to change our delta or our velocity. The more delta V it takes to change our orbit. Geez, words are hard today. I haven't even had that much boozahol. Okay, there we go. We have an approach, an intersect. So let's go ahead and warp to that intersect. And let's see if we can improve it.
You know what always cheers me up? Laughing at other people's misfortunes.
Okay, it says you wouldn't even allow a probe on Uranus because there's no Uranus here. I do kind of want to do a realism overhaul playthrough after this. We'll see. We'll see what kind of time there is. And thank you for that redeem, Shipwreck. All right, so there's our intersect. And if we burn this way, let's get past it actually. There we go. Oh yeah, we can do a really good one here. .8 kilometers, that is pretty good. So yeah, let's warp all the way around. It's going to take 5 hours to get to here. Because says, dang, it's out of stock. Was gonna have you do rescue my Kerbal. What are the limits on that? Is it 2 per stream? I think it might be 2 per stream. I'm gonna double check that while we're doing this time warp. Let's see. Viewer rewards, channel points, manage rewards, rescue my Kerbal edit. Redemptions per stream. It says 1. It shouldn't be 1. We're gonna do 4, and limit redemptions per user should be 1. All right, that should fix it. Okay, he says, I'll give you 2 guesses what I was going to name my Kerbal, and you only need 1. I have no idea. Spock Kerman? I don't know. Bender Kerman? All right, let's see. All right, so burning this way will tighten our approach. That's good. 5 kilometers, 4, 3. Okay. We don't need that anymore, or that. Let's warp closer and change to target mode. And our Uranus Kerman. You're fired. Oh my gosh. All right. So our target is 200 kilometers away now, but we're going to be encountering it in about 17 minutes, and we're going to be going a relative speed of about 200 kilometers or 200 meters per second. That was my guess, says Shipwreck. Kaylee says he knows it, he's not dumb. You're all fired. And Shipwreck with the Boozinate again, trying to get me to agree to a Vault Hunters run. Shipwreck knows he has to take me out to dinner and get a few drinks in me before I'll raid vaults with him. Alright, let's get a little bit closer. Alright, and I can see where these are drifting. So our retrograde marker is drifting this way relative to the anti-target marker, which means we want to be on this side of it to push it back towards the anti-target marker. So... but that's not working as I expected, so we're just going to point retrograde. Kaylee says, he just lucked out that it's out of stock and I won't remember it next stream. It might not be out of stock anymore, Kaylee. I changed some things, and Shipwreck said, I'll make note of it. Okay, that is working. We do need to slow down. Significantly. Alright, this intersect is probably what we're going to have. Yes. It's really not liking what I'm doing here, but that's okay. She says, hey, I'm back. Welcome back, Shay. I didn't notice you coming back because I couldn't smell anything, so you must have had a good shower and you're all clean now. Let's see. And Kitty says, I rechecked it 3 times and it's still out of stock. Oh, no. Shipwreck redeems Rescue My Kerbal to steal it from Kaylee. How many times have we had that today? Let's see. Let's go down. Just look at the Rescue My Kerbals. We've had just 1. It should not still be out of stock. I could try refreshing, but that takes effort, says Kaylee. Yeah, effort, that's rough. That's rough, buddy. Yep, says Shay. Awesome. All right. Let's slow down further. Okay, that is our real intersect right there. So we want to fly past this one. There we go. And we're going at reasonable speed now. And we have Gabby Gelmiter. Am I saying that right, I hope? And saying, hey, everything for your stream on, and then asterisks. I'm not sure how to interpret this. There we go. Kaylee refreshed it and redeemed Rescue My Kerbal Uranus Kerman. Oh my goodness, you are so fired. # fire Kaylee, that's what. Alright, let's go out of map view. And let's slow down and tighten up our approach as well. Indeed, shipwreck. Indeed. I agree. There we go. That's a very good approach. Our relative speed is 60 meters per second. So we want to get closer and then slow down. Yes. Shipwreck, since when did you become such a good moderator? This is not the shipwreck I know. And Kaylee says, make sure you probe before you rescue to avoid any space parasites. I know, right? And stinkinesses. Ugh. Alright, slowing down. Let's get closer. Here we are, within 1 kilometer. Mrs. Kaylee. Well, he's chirped you 3 times. Shipwreck says, I've always been good, but nobody knew. Yeah, well, we know now, Shipwreck. And we appreciate it. I appreciate it. Shipwreck, this is your redeem that we're doing right now. This is Silvery Sky Kerman. And if I recall correctly, you were the one who redeemed this Kerbal. Okay, says, and you're worried about me being a moderator when I have influence over Shipwreck. I am worried about you being a moderator. Also, it's very funny for you to not be a moderator. There we go. We are 30.8 meters away from Silvery Sky's wreckage. So what we need to do is go into the rename vessel screen and reclassify this as debris. And now, Silvery Sky Kerman, get out of there, go on EVA, and come to the rescue craft. Oh no. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Okay, this is also very funny for me to not be a moderator. That's right. And here we go. Here, let's see.
You know what always cheers me up? Laughing at other people's misfortunes.
Helios, is it ancient debris? I don't know how ancient it is. It's been up in orbit for a little while.
And the crowd goes wild.
Yay!
Actually, it's going to be super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
All right, let's slow down. Let's slow down here. We need to get our selfie. Okay, we need to be on the other side. Look at that sliver where we have sunlight. There we go. Let's do this. Beautiful. All right, that way. And the traditional rescue selfie. Welcome, Silvery Sky Kerman. You have been rescued. And board, there we go. All right, so now we have more. We still have 1.8 kilometers per second of Delta V, so I think we can do this. Let's rescue Kirby-Anna Jones since Pete Venkman is here. Set as target. We have a 6-degree relative inclination. Raider, welcome, redeeming first but not really, and saying, I'm not late. No, we barely started. We haven't even started yet, actually. You are perfectly on time. Welcome, Raider. How are you doing today? Okay, so this Kerbal has a terp face. Sorry, Silvery Sky. Raider has streamed once. Streamed some development for his companion program to the replay mod for Minecraft called Bobby. Called I Am Bob, actually, now. Yeah, Raider, you are not first, actually. Supreme Doom was first. Okay, so this is the ascending node, so we need to point anti-normal. You rewrote your NeoVim config. I don't know what that... Wait, Vim is the text editor for Linux, isn't it? I haven't used that in a while. Alright, let's change our inclination as we're passing by the ascending node here. But I've never changed a config for it, so... And Shay is first, but not really. The true first is Supreme Doom. Everyone else is first the way Shipwreck is, not really first. Yeah. Okay, so it sounds like rewriting your NeoVim config is uber nerdy. Says the uber nerd. Haley the uber nerd. What if I call it Uranus uber nerd Kermit? Alright, so what we need to do now is lower our periapsis to about 80 kilometers. So let's do that. We're pointing retrograde and engines are burning. Okay, so it didn't say it was a bad thing. Nope, it's a good thing. You can call it whatever you want to. No, it's going to be called Uranus. So I can keep saying Uranus and frustrating you. Let's pin that so we can watch that there. We can see it here, but it's easier to see on the stream with this bigger text. And we want about 80 kilometers. There's 90. There it is, about 80 kilometers. Because all I know is I redeemed Uranus. That is your claim to fame. That is your greatest achievement in life, is that you redeemed Uranus. And Kaylee says, how did you know mispronouncing it is frustrating me? I wouldn't say mispronouncing it. I'm pronouncing it properly and classily. I'm not pronouncing it the way that you would like me to. Let's put it that way. All right, so we need to pin the intersect. There we go. And we need to warp to here. Man, it is nice to have persistent rotation back. All right, and as soon as we pass
Special
this...
message to appease Kaylee. Uranus, that is all. Have a great day.
Shipwreck is the very first to find out that I have text-to-speech enabled. That startled me a little bit because I was not expecting it. Well done. I'm going to add a stream marker there. Shipwreck, that just made my day. All right. Let's slow down. That was beautiful. Okay. Shipwreck, you have never been this on the ball before. This is amazing. There we go. That is as close as we're going to get from that burn. Relative speed is going to be very high, though. Oof. Okay. Yeah, that's going to use a lot of our remaining Delta V, 1/3 of it. But I think we'll be all right with that. So let's time warp to here. Oh my gosh. I'm just leaving that in the chat, Kaylee. Shipwreck says, that's because Supreme isn't on the ball. She usually beats me at all the things. That's because you're usually napping, Shipwreck. Oh boy. Okay, that's a little tighten up the approach. There we go. That's, well, I mean, it's different. Okay, we are 100 kilometers away from our target. Let's turn off our maneuvering thrusters so we don't use up our monopropellant, which we will want for docking. Okay, says, sorry, I boostinated a little too well, I think. Impossible. Completely impossible. Alright, let's get closer. And we're definitely going to need to slow down. Alright, we're 60 kilometers away from the target. 40. 30. Okay. Now let's go to target mode. And let's slow down. We do not want to fly past this thing. We've done that before. Shipwreck with the Z's. Are you taking another nap, Shipwreck? Supreme Doom mentioned you already took your nap for the day, but I did point out that a second nap is possible. Okay, we're slowing down, but we're also widening our approach by a lot. That is okay. We can fix that. Let's just slow down to a relative stop. Oh, and Satan redeemed the Boozinate. Welcome, Satan. Good to see you here. We were just talking about you earlier. Super says, I sleep with one eye open. Behave. I have yet to notice that one eye that you keep open notices anything. And we have finished this booze. And we still have an hour and a little bit left of stream, so next Boozinate means I have to open a new one. Dang it. Sleep with one eye open. Alright, let's point towards the target. Oh boy. You guys are all fired. All of you. I'm just firing everyone. Alright, and we're going to need to return to the space station after this for refueling. Otherwise, we're going to be returning on fumes again, which we don't want. Okay, let's look at this. Yeah, we just want to brute force this. Oof. Yeah, that Boozahol is actually going right to my head. Satan with the next lyrics. Gripping a pillow tight. DMCA strike. Okay, but one of the most glorious things is that Metallica, a band that I like, but who has been frustratingly aggressive about stupid copyright enforcement. I support copyright, but what's the word I'm looking for? Toxic enforcement of it. We'll go with that. They had their own stream muted when they tried to do a concert on Twitch. Which I think serves them right. Satan's continuing the lyrics. And Supreme Doom says, hello, Satan. Kaylee says, I bet I'm more boozinated. I had a whole bottle. Metallica's pretty good, says Raider. I agree. Well, a lot of their stuff is pretty good. There's that one album we don't talk about. Alright, we're tightening up this approach. And I don't know, Kaylee. You had a whole bottle of Reds, right? What is that? 6% ABV? I had a pint, 16 ounces at 9.6 ABV. I think I've had twice as much booze as you. Premium says, Ship does sleep with when I open. He is actually Quasimodo. Because says, I don't believe in karma, but I think that is karma. I agree. Satan says, just getting ready for a Christmas party I don't really want to go to. Yeah, Satan wouldn't want to go to a Christmas party, would he? And Shipwreck names the unnameable album. I'm not gonna even read the comment. Wait, but I will work it into Kaylee's comment. We don't talk about Saint Anger, no, no, no. It did do one good thing, though. It got them playing again, so that's a good thing. All right, we are making our approach. We're going to pass 100 meters away, 92 meters away, actually. All right, let's point retrograde. And we'll come to a relative stop when we get close. Supreme Doom says, I haven't even heard of that album. Do yourself a favor, Supreme Doom, and don't hear that album at all. It's very bad. So I guess no one talks about it. Yep. We Metallica fans like to just pretend it never happened. Metallica, fun fact, is exactly as old as I am. They formed the year I was born. Let's see. Let's see. Did you see you can't have Linktree on Twitter? You can't even have Linktree anymore? Okay. You guys all know that I am, in general, a fan of Elon Musk, but he is definitely making some mistakes and a lot of good things on Twitter. So, but yeah, that whole cross-promoting thing is, I think, silly. I don't think Twitter is actually sinking, but I think he's making a lot of mistakes as he's learning his way around. But it sure is interesting to watch, isn't it? Let's see. We got a lot of chat going on. Let's see. Shipwreck says, I did enjoy playing Saint Anger on guitar, though. Nice. And Spring Demon says, I want to hear you play guitar again, Ship. I didn't even know Shipwreck played the guitar. He says, I guess at this point I'd have to relearn from scratch. Supreme Doom says, Elon Musk, relax. See what I did in there? Not wanting to share fame. Sounds like other people I know. Yeah. 1937. Oh my gosh, Kaylee, I know what you're saying. But here's the thing, Kaylee. Whatever age you ascribe to me, you're older than me. So... and he's losing Tesla at the same time, might end up losing both of them. Maybe. SpaceX, though, is as strong as ever, and that's the company of his that I actually care about. Alright, Kirby-Anna Jones, the pilot, you have been rescued. Let's reclassify this as debris before we get into political discussions, which I try to avoid. There we go. Turn on your lights. This is my brother's redeem. Turn on your jetpack. And let's see, where is the rescue ship? It's right around here. There it is. Set that as your target. Shipwreck says, Dan, want to go half on buying Tesla? Okay, here's the deal, Shipwreck. We buy Tesla and then convert their entire lineup to burning fossil fuels. Oh, there's the Supreme Doom Totem. All right, Kirbyana Jones. Your capsule belongs in a museum. Kaylee says, I would vote for a Ship Dan Tesla venture. P. Vegman says, I missed it. I was helping my daughter with a bead project thing. You haven't entirely missed it, Pete Vegman. We are about to do our traditional rescue selfie. Pete, your name changed colors. He must have reloaded, because that's when that happens, unless you have a custom color selected like I do. Okay, let's get in the light of these headlights. There we go. Oh, look at what a great time he's having. Kirbyana Jones and the Satellite of Doom. There we go. All right. Now get aboard, ya derp. Okay. Closer to the hatch. Closer. Closer. And board. There we go. We have rescued Kirbyana Kerman. Kirbyana Jones Kerman. Kaylee says, are we blowing this ship up too? No, not if we can help it. We don't want to blow this ship up. We do need to dock it at the station, though. Let's see. There's Arcadia Station. Set that as the target. And what we need to do is let it catch up. So let's point, let's go to orbit mode and point prograde. Shipwreck says Shipwreck V89. Screen Doom says, he looks so happy. Everyone's happy when Doom is involved. I may be biased. B. Fengman says, Shipwreck, I don't trust you around any bead projects. Too much potential for things to get blown up, making a huge mess. Gives us, he looks like he shares one brain cell with an orange cat. And right now it's the orange cat's turn. And Shipwreck responding with Crookshanks, cool Crookshanks emotes. That's amazing. Let's put up just the Crookshanks. There we go. All right, so let's see. Let's burn prograde. All right, we need to warp over to here, I think. And then raise our orbit further. Okay, so I wasn't going to call Crookshanks out. We have fun here. We like to have fun. All right, and now we want to burn prograde some more and raise our orbit further. There's Arcadia Station right there. It would be more fuel efficient to stay in the low orbit and do the catching up ourselves, but we're going to do it this way. Because it's quicker. Hold on, I'm going to do this and then catch up with the chat. I just read a bit of the comments there. Ooh, yeah, we are pushing it on the fuel, though. I think we'll be all right. But I'm glad we're not going for another rescue before our docking. Okay, here we go. We're looking at this intersect right here. And let's turn on our maneuvering thrusters to fine-tune this. Right there, 1.1 kilometers. That's pretty good. And relative speed of 295 meters per second. Ooh, that's gonna be rough. Rough, and we've boozinated a lot. So yeah, this is gonna be hilarious. Let's see. Kaylee says, just look at that handsome vapid stare, as captured perfectly by Kaylee Obsidia, which, again, I'm going to do a proper shout-out. And my caps lock is on, but that's okay. Let's see. Shipwreck says, Dan, are dreams or an image gets put on screen for like a minute possible? They absolutely are. So that's the next thing I'm going to work on with the streamer bot, actually. And I'm hoping to add some sunglasses to that too from the same artist. We'll see. Serene says, no fun, not allowed. Shipwreck says, because if so, we need a Crookshanks poops on the screen for 1 minute. I think you mean pops. Kaylee says, am I making a Crookshanks pooping painting now? Yeah, I guess so. No, just a little cat turd, Kaylee, says Shipwreck. And Kaylee says, by the way, my soup is really delicious as long as you pick out the kale. I fixed your statement, Kaylee. The shout-out worked this time. It worked last time, too, dang it. Still waiting for Dan to talk about the shout-out. Oh, there it is. Yep, you got a little bit of delay, but it's okay. All right, let's come back around, and we need to slow down, and good thing we have some monopropellant, because we can probably make up the rest of that velocity change with the monopropellant. So let's just time warp a bit and come all the way around. And there's Arcadia Station. It's going to make one more orbit while we make this very slow high orbit here. All right, here it comes. We're going to need to slow down. There we go. We are 85 kilometers away. Kaylee says, and now we're all caught up to you reading the chat and we can move on. Wow, 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 wow. Let's turn off our maneuvering thrusters, not waste any of that monopropellant because, yikes, we are cutting it close. Let's go retrograde. Kaylee says, Dan, if I don't do it this week, I have next week off work. Ooh, nice. You gonna join us doing Vault Hunters? That would be fun. We'll get your art redeemed done. Oh, nice. Yes, definitely follow Kaylee. It is very fun to watch her do art. Sometimes she'll do watercolor arts, and we'll talk about theory of mixing colors, which is actually very fascinating. All right, let's get a little bit closer. Maybe 20 kilometers. There's 40 kilometers away. 30. 20. All right. Okay, let's get even closer. She says, no, I'm not going to do that, Vault Hunters. All right, we need to slow the heck down now. And Shipwreck with the boozinate because he knows exactly when to do that. I would boozinate right now, except I'm out of booze, so I'm going to do this maneuver first, and then I'm going to grab a new booze just for you, Shipwreck. Oh, you are fired. Okay, we are about to run out of fuel. We are out of fuel. All right, so we need to do this. Use our maneuvering thrusters. Oh boy. This is rough. But I think we can do it. Turn off fine controls so that we get a little bit more power out of this instead of 10% power. There it is. Okay, we've matched orbits. All right, I've got the boost cam up. We're going to leave it there, and I'm going to go get a new boost, and I will be right back. Take the booze cam with you, says Shipwreck. And let's see. Yeah, premature booze cam. No, not premature. It's there to remind me. And okay, let's... Our speed is changing some more. Let's do this. There we go. Pete Begman says, I feel invested in this now, which makes me nervous. Yep. I feel invested in this. And Shipwreck saying I should take the booze cam with me, which I could, but I would have to change it back to the browser source. All right, we're gonna do this, the Hop Rising Hazy Double IPA. It's only slightly less powerful than that Hop Rocket at its 9.5%. This is 9%. But here we go. Let's get this out of the way. Don't need that anymore. It's empty. And pour. And this is not, at this point, a drunken stream. Oh, this one is fizzing up. Hold on. But it's a buzz stream at this point for sure. There we go. I took some of the foam off the top. There we go. Okay, so what we need to do is slow down again and point at the target. And yeah, we're going to leave Crookshanks up for a little bit. All right, we've slowed down. Let's turn off our maneuvering thrusters. We are not using those for attitude control if we can help it, because we need all of the fuel we can use. All right, point right at the station. Let's tighten up this approach. Looks like we're going to be all right. 500 meters, 400, 300, 200, 188. That's pretty good. All right, let's turn off RCS. And let's see. Scream Doom says, I have barely drank in over 2 years. I'm feeling a bit of a buzz myself. Just a contact buzz, huh? I guess it's a boozing night. Superx says, we got to figure out some consequence for your derp counter. Something like for every 10 derps. You actually have a point. That might be fun. All right, let's point retrograde. And Scream Doom says, Dan's possibly getting a face cam. I say derp hat for every 10 derps by the new Nia. Something big when he hits the hundreds. That is worth some thought, for sure. That is definitely worth some thought. All right, we are approaching the station. Maneuvering thrusters only. All right, we can see all the details on the station now. So now what we need to do is slow down again. Haley says, I am a lot more buzzed than I expected. How specifically, I just want to compare, Kaylee, not that it's a contest, how much boozahol have you had? All right, here we go. It says, I don't know why people choose to be buzzed. Drunk is overrated, but buzzed is nice. Drink responsibly, kids. All right, and Supreme Doom says, not stacking, just a really funky hat. My wife does have some very fun hats that I could wear. All right, let's control from the docking port and activate the docking port camera as well. And let's point towards the station. We do not currently have a way to get these Kerbals back to the surface of Kerbin. We need to send up a new crew return vehicle. There's the target up there. Hold on. You had a single bottle of Red's hard cherry hard apple. I'm assuming that's a 12-ounce bottle. I'm guessing 6% ABV, right? And Satan says, I only drink when someone says, I want to go drinking. Satan says, I don't go out of my way, but I never turn down a beer. Social drinking is very, very nice. But it's dangerous too, because if someone else is buying drinks for me, I've noticed that's when I get into trouble. Because if I'm not buying my own drinks, then it's hard for me to keep track. And that's when I really get into trouble. But yeah, pressuring people into it is never cool, but I certainly enjoy a beer a day. 5%, okay. Funky calls me 1 ounce scaly. That light of weight, huh? That's amazing. I mean, there's an advantage to that, honestly. Okay, it says, but I'm having troubles typing and I feel sleepy. So a normal day, right? All right, we're going to set this as our target, that docking port right there. And yeah, we still have just about half of our monopropellant reserves, so we are doing okay. Shipwreck says, wouldn't redeeming Booznate be pressuring you into it in a way? Not really, because that is something that I have set up and carefully calibrated to my tolerances and my timings. And it has worked out very well. So I, honestly, Shipwreck, am in complete control over the Boozinates, regardless of what you do. The worst thing that can happen is that nobody redeems it, and I'm like, well, dang it. Now I've got this whole beer left and the stream's over. That's mostly because you're always taking a nap. Kaylee's saying, hey, because once again, I said what she was typing as she was typing it. Brainwave. Although actually it was Supreme Doom that I was doing that to earlier. Like you guys are getting to know me. Alright, here we go. There is technically, as far as I know, no legal limit for space travel, for flying a spaceship. Alright. Whoa. Come on. There we go. Capture. Shipwreck says, I liked your birthday Booznate schedule. And Katie says, I think he was kind of drunk on his birthday stream. Not quite drunk, but the closest I've been on stream for sure. Alright, let's take down Crookshanks. There we go. You helped us. You were our good luck charm there. Alright, and hold on. That was for you guys. Okay, so we've got on board, we got Bo Kerman, Philip Brewer, Issa Kerman, Danbear Derp Kerman, Raider Kerman, Optimus Prime Kerman, Tizon Kerman, Alpin Kerman, Eric Uspensky, Silvery Sky Kerman, whom we just rescued, Bowsy Kerman, P. Kerman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney Kerman, whom we just rescued, Kirby Anna Jones Kerman, whom we just rescued, Pee Wee Kerman, Munchie Kerman, Uma Kerman, whom we recently rescued. So, this is quite the crew. But yeah, we have no way to return them to the surface at this point. Let's look at our alarms. Next is our Joule probe periapsis in 48 days. We do need to send some fuel up here, not liquid fuel. We need to send some monopropellant. Let's see, Kaylee says, yeah, but if you're this drunk and can't aim properly for docking. That was a little bit of a sloppy docking, but yeah. Okay, that is a lander. It's dark here. Let's time warp until we have sunrise, so you guys can see better. Super says that makes for better entertainment, Kaylee. He's absolutely right. Alright. Yeah, this thing here is empty. And we don't have a space forklift here, do we? Where is our space forklift? There's the space garbage truck. There's Raylan's wreckage. Raylan is still waiting for rescue, and we also have a couple of new rescues. We have Santa Kerman and Uranus Kerman. Let's see. Okay, it says, you should see me docking in No Man's Sky. I do a lot of bouncing off near the docking port. In Shipwreck, it was a sloppy dock. Pete Vegman says, I'm trying to decide how many stars to put on your Uber review. Or is it lift since it's in space? I like it. Lift. Because space. All right. You should put all the stars on. Every star that you've got. Is it probes? Big fuel tank, Arcadia Station Hub. There's a lot that we still need to clean up. SF rescue mission. Transporter. Big fuel tank. Resource ScanSat probe. ScanSat Supreme. What have we got here? Focus view. We're looking for a nuclear space forklift. Focus view on Minmus. Maybe it's here. That's the rescue mission. Let's switch to this and let's take a look at it. This is our nuclear space forklift, which we should probably bring home. There we go. Loading, loading. All right, this thing has... this is not the main probe, actually. Oh, you know what we could do with this? Shipwreck. Should I crash this into Minmus? You pronounced nuclear wrong, says Kaylee. Wow, rude. How dare you? Let's look at our notifications. And let's see if we can use this as an impactor to do some seismic studies. Alright, so contract parameter complete. Rescue P42 Wallaby Way, Sydney from orbit of Minmus. That was for Satan. Excuse me, for Satan. I've got the hiccups now, you guys. And they are now part of the crew. We have... Wow. Okay, this is hilarious. Escape the gravitational influence of Joule. I don't know about that. We haven't done that, but it says we have. That's all right. And we have broken an ocean depth record of 10 and 20 meters. That was our crashed spaceship. We've saved Silvery Sky Kerman, who is now part of the crew. We've saved Kirby-Anna Jones Kerman, who is now part of the crew. And that is it. Very good. Okay, so this thing here, we do not have control of. So no, I'm sorry, we cannot do seismic research with this. Dang it. I don't think we can even rename the vessel and reclassify it as debris. Let's see if we can clip in here and find the probe core. There it is. Rename vessel, we can do it. Okay, good. Debris. There we go. That will filter it out. There's a poll. Should Dan crash the ship? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to vote in my own poll that Shipwreck made. and say, Dan should crash this ship, but here's the thing, Shipwreck, I can't crash this ship. That is a tongue twister, because we do not have any control over it. No probe control. Sorry. Alright, let's go back to the tracking station. Let's see if we can find our nuclear space forklift, and Shipwreck has redeemed a boozenate. So let's do it. Let's boozenate. We've got half an hour left. We should see what we can get done in that. Katie says it's pronounced debris. Debris. It's debris. I thought it was debris. All right, so if we go down here, SF Rescue Mission Probe. That is debris from when we launched it. It's not the actual thing. What is it classified as? It's not a relay, is it? Nuclear space forklift, where are you? Doesn't seem to be a probe or a relay. Very strange. Okay, I might have to find this later. P. Figman says it's debris. Well, here's one thing that we can do. We do have significant interest in letting time pass on the clock. So what we can do is go ahead and skip forward a month if we want, and look at the Joule probe periapsis. But one thing we do need to do is launch a... we need more monopropellant. So let's see. Katie says it's classified as your mom. And Shipwreck says we also need a derp remove command for when you, once in a blue moon, redeem yourself. You're right. Okay, but look at all this that we need to clean up. Basically, Kefri Bezos needs to clean this up. Let's go here. Let's look at probes and relays as well. Let's see if we can find... That's the one that we just renamed. That's an old space forklift that's out of fuel. And let's go to the moon. Wow, Yes has won, and yet Yes will be disappointed. Because we cannot crash that ship. Not as it is. Port 5 debris. Shipwreck grabber. That's right, we have the shipwreck grabber. Do we have control over this thing? Let's check. Katie says, is he a 20% off coupon? How's he gonna redeem himself? Shipwreck says, when he says I'm a good mod and stuff, which I said several times today because Shipwreck, you've been in rare form today. Katie says, we walk and we talk on the moon. Okay, the shipwreck grabber, this was the first one we tried, and it does not have, we do not have control over this. Dang it. So we should reclassify this as debris. Debris. There we go. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the Space Center, and we're going to design a mission for launching a new monopropellant tank to the station. That's what we're going to do. And I need a hydrate. I think I've had one hydrate this entire stream, maybe two. Though I am as boozinated as I have ever been since a birthday stream. So that's good. All right, here we go. Let's go to the vehicle assembly building. And let's see if we have an existing craft for this. And if so, we may or may not adjust it. Kelly says, I researched Apollo 13. That guy, Gunter, was a real guy who was working with the astronauts. So that was a real quote. Nice. And Shay, redeemed hydrate. Thank you, Shay. Diluting the boozinate, keeping Hangover Dan at bay. Appreciate it, Shay. Shipwreck and Kaylee are getting after Shay. Very rude. Very, very rude. All right, let's see. I don't see a one, so let's make... Here's what we'll do. I'm trying to think here. So we do have the crew transporter. We need to send one of these up. This is... Yeah, let's send one of these. Let's actually finish rescuing the ones that we've already rescued, and then later we can send up some monopropellant. So this here we can send out right now. This is our crew transporter. Let's make sure no crew is aboard. I have actually made some minor modifications. We've updated the probe core to a more high-tech one, and I've added this launch camera. So Shipwreck says, mummify Dan. Wow, rude. Just trying to preserve me. Need to start drinking some embalming fluid. Is that what you're saying? All right, let's launch this, and we will launch it autonomously, no crew. Staging looks good. And then we will use this to bring home the 3 Kerbals that we just rescued and actually complete those contracts. All right, let's see. I'm going to look at this here. Oh, wow. Did you even share some shared band info? Monitoring for possible ban evader, the one that you banned. Shipwreck, have I ever mentioned that you're a very good mod? Sometimes. Underpdan, hashtag. That's the entire reason I did that, is to underp myself. All right, we do not need FMRS armed because this is not a reusable launch vehicle. And let's do this. Let's go to that camera right there. That's the one on the tower. And let's throttle up. We're doing this at night. That is okay, but let's go ahead and warp to sunrise. Derp remove. There we go. What is my derp count? Let's see. Derp. Caps. Derp. 222. I may or may not have a command for setting the derp. I need to move all these to StreamerBot anyway, so we'll do that later, and I'll make a derp remove command. Nice. 222 though, that's a good number. All right, so here we go. Let's throttle up. Stability assist is on, and we have fine control on as well. We do not need landing guidance. We're not landing this. So let's go ahead and open up the flight recorder. Altitude, acceleration, and dynamic pressure. There we go. And we are go for launch. Let's do this. Go for launch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and liftoff. Shipwreck, did you add that derp just to ruin the number? Because very rude. Vehicle is pitching downrange. Can't have damn liking the derp numbers, says Shipwreck. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. Very rude. Everything is looking normal. Do not boom, says Kaylee. I thought you wanted me to boom. There's no one aboard, so if there's a boom, nobody dies, so it's okay. Vehicle is supersonic. And we have reached maximum aerodynamic pressure as well. Shriek said, "Oh, did you say I'm rude? Is that what I heard?" No comment. No comment, Shipwreck. Alright, let's maintain a 45-degree pitch. We haven't flown this ship in a while either. Alright, point prograde for a moment. We have main engine cutoff, stage separation, and second engine start. And there we go. We'll maintain a 30-degree pitch. Kaylee says, "I will say it again, you would make a great space announcer guy." I agree. Thank you, Kaylee. That would be a really fun job to have, honestly. All right, and we have fairing separation confirmed. Kaylee says, "You have the cadence. You can sound like science. You have that smooth, easy listening voice." I can say things like, the spaceship has gone up from the space pad and is it's flying up in the air. It's crashed through the firmament, and we can have a good view of the flat Earth from here. Maybe had a super derp, says Shipwreck, that adds 5. Wow. Satan says, "Did you watch the video of cats? Now they break Newton's law of being able to create momentum and change position, being able to land on their feet. They've been dropping cats since the 1800s. I've seen a video about that. I don't know if it's the one that you're talking about or not. I've also seen one where they took cats into space and saw how they act in zero gravity, and it looks dangerous." Shipwreck says, "Viewer redeem that removes one derp too." That's actually a really good idea. I like it. All right, we're going for a 150 kilometer apoapsis. We have reached space. We can close this now. And we have a second engine shut off. We'll point prograde. They can separate their bodies in two. Wow. They are pretty adept at reorienting themselves during freefall. But yeah, there were legit science experiments done on the on airplanes simulating zero gravity to see how cats behave. Okay, it says, "It looks like you'd get clawed by a cat." Yeah, I would definitely want to be wearing full body armor if I were one of those scientists. Alright, let's choose Arcadia Station as our target. And let's get closer to apoapsis, and let's achieve our orbit first off. But yeah, the cats claw wildly and try to flip around because without gravity, they don't know where down is, so they keep trying to reorient themselves constantly and go into a complete panic. Alright, let's wait and get closer to apoapsis. We have an orbit. And we have a circular orbit. There we go. Let's see. Where are we relative to our station? Let's clear up the map. Turn off debris. Turn off probes. There we go. There's Arcadia Station, and here is us. So ideally we would want to catch up, but we're going to let the station catch up with us. So let's go ahead and burn prograde. Let's watch this intersect go as close to 0 as possible. There's a shout out for pizza. Perfect. I really hope that Pizza sees these notifications someday. Alright, let's get this intersect and then catch up with chat. Alright, we have 5.5 kilometers. 5.1. Okay. Our inclination is pretty good. And let's see. And Kate says, Burb, I need to go look at these videos. Satan says, I'm actually eating some pizza right now. I am jealous. Shipwreck says, me too. I don't know what is our dinner tonight. We haven't decided yet. We'll find out. Alright, we have a decent amount of Delta V remaining. Oh, we're going to make some more space debris, that's for sure. Alright, let's time warp around to here. Okay, so that video is actually cruel. Yes and no. It is not nice. It's not something that I would recommend as for fun, but there was legitimate science to be gained, so... So might as well be fascinated by it, is what I say. And amused a little bit, but to do that just for the fun of it, that would be cruel. But yes, those cats are definitely not having a good time, and Satan has redeemed Busanate. But I think they do eventually get used to it, is what they have found. So that is good. Science is cruel to Satan. There is science to be done on the people who are still alive. Accurate, Satan. Yes, here I am agreeing with Satan. Alright, here we go. Adjusting our inclination just a bit. There we go. It says there's science to be done, and you make a neat gun for the kitties who are still alive. Kaylee, were we on a brainwave again? Because of course we were. Alright, so we need to get closer. Our relative speed is going to be 313 meters per second when we approach. Let's look at the target. There it is down below us. We can't really see it from here. We are 143 kilometers away. So let's get closer. Is that it right there? I think that might be the station right there. I'm pointing at it with the cursor. I don't know if you can see it on stream or not. Yep, that is Arcadia Station. We're now 80 kilometers away. 70. 50. 30. Alright, let's slow it back down to real time. Let's see. Satan says all the greatest scientists are down here anyways. Accurate. Alright, I need to address this before I catch up with chat because we need to slow down. And we need to get rid of this stage here. There we go. Slow down a little bit, and that should miss the station by a considerable amount. Alright, good. And our separation at approach is dropping as well. I'll keep burning as long as that's dropping. And there's the closest we're going to get with that burn. Let's see. Kaylee says, the footage I watched didn't show them figuring it out. We were on a brainwave. I thought you were reading what I wrote. Shipwreck redeemed. Bonus extra hour of stream. It's not out of the question, Shipwreck. But I do need to help with the kiddos, so there's that. And I do have a whole lot of other things I want to do. I want to accomplish. Which should help with having a potential Vault Hunter stream in the future. So, you know, you should be invested in that for sure. Okay, we can see the details of Arcadia Station at this point. And our approach is now down to 86.4 meters, which is nice and close. This has been a very fun and productive stream, for sure. Alright, let's slow down. Complete stop. There we go. Alright, let's control from here and activate the camera. And let's look at our target here. Let's see, Satan says, I've been watching science videos on YouTube. Yesterday was about, I do not know how to pronounce that. That's a Dutch scientist, isn't it? Leeuwenhoek, and the discovery of protists. Very cool. And Katie says, his primary life job is stay-at-home parent. That's correct. If he's not doing the dad thing, then he's just using his wife for her money. I mean, yeah, obviously. That's my main life goal there, is use my wife for her money. For public school, public education money. Alright. Let's dock right here. Set that as our target. There we go. And we're going to need to line up with that docking port. Minorly inebriated. It's going to be interesting if I go back and review this VOD a bit. Whoop. Hit the map button. Okay, it says, well, it's a good deal if you can get it, man. I suppose, but there can be consequences when they find out. That's right. Game over, man. Game over. Thank you for that, Redeemed Shipwreck. It's not game over yet. We're doing all right. All right, we're lining up. Let's see, Christmas is on Sunday, right? So if I do, okay, here's what I can do. Kerbal stream on Christmas Eve, and that's when we will have the flight of Santa Kerman. That's what we'll do. Elric's Redeem of Santa Kerman this coming Saturday on Christmas Eve. Oh, I like it. All right, slow down. All right, final approach. Yeah, we're being a little bit more reckless than usual. But here we go. Come on. Magnets, do your job. There we go. Look at that. And it opened up the flight recorder again. Of course it did. And let's see. Kaylee says, yes, Christmas is on Sunday. Perfect. Pete Beckman says, coming this Saturday to a Twitch stream near you, Santa Kerman. Yes, exactly. All right, so here's what we need to do. We need to transfer some crew. That was the P. Kerman and Kirby Jones. Perfect. So transfer P. Kerman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney, to this capsule here. P. Pinkman says, Santa Claus 23, the Galactic Claus. So would this be a crossover between the Santa Claus and Galaxy Quest? I think that's what you're getting at, because I would watch that. I would so watch that. All right, Kirby Jones also. That would be amazing. Let's see, Silvery Sky, transfer crew. Alright, so we have Silvery Sky, P. Kerman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney Kerman, and we have Kirby Anna Jones Kerman, all on the crew transporter. And Shipwreck says, "Get Princess here. We will convince her to let you keep going." I could. Today would be a good day for it. However, we'll see. Alright, and now what we need to do is undock. This thing is not staying here for long. Alright. Let's back off from the station. Okay, it says, you just said capsule. Yes, I've been watching too much Scott Manley. Capsule. That's how the British say it. Alright, turn that off. Let's point retrograde. Make sure that's not gonna crash us into the station. Okay, perfect. Alright, we need to get our periapsis down to about 32 kilometers. That's what we've been aiming for. It's been working very well. Goodbye, Arcadia Station. And there it is, 31 kilometers. That will work. Pete Venkman says, "You need a scrunchy sound effect to play when people pack into ships." Shipwreck says, "Enough said, let's do it." Shipwreck, did you miss the entire spiel that I had about there are some things that I need to accomplish if I am to justify a Vault Hunter playthrough or stream or anything Vault Hunter? It is in your vested interest to have me accomplish these things. Okay, let's time warp until we enter the atmosphere. Bye, Norm, says Kaylee. Remind me the reference there. My brain is not anymore working at 100%. Shipwreck just wants to inebriate me more. That's what it is. All right, let's actually... 1 bit to keep stream going. There's the micro thing. I also need to come up with a Kerbal Space Program animation for bits. Let's since we have some fuel here, let's use the engines to slow down some. And of course, we're going to be landing at night, naturally. Meet the Parents, says Kaylee. Oh, okay. It has been a long time since I've seen that one. That was not my favorite movie ever. So I'm not likely to catch a reference to that. Pete Venkman redeemed Hydrate. I'll do it. Sorry, Shipwreck. Satan says, "If you want a breakdown of Vault Hunters, let me know before you play." You could join us, Shipwreck, or Satan. Me and Shipwreck. Shipwreck says, "No, I enjoy your streams. Ever think of that?" No. Satan says, "Some of it is nice to do on your own, but the game thrives on you watching and knowing people who played before." I believe it. I think some derpy cooperative vault raiding would be a lot of fun, though. Can do, says Satan. Ooh, noted. All right, yeah, we are. We're accumulating drag as we drop into the atmosphere, and we're using the engines to slow down. So this should be a pretty gentle descent for P. Kerman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney, Kirby Anna Jones, and Silvery Sky. In fact, let's speed this up a little bit, or a lot of it. Yeah, we are slowing way down. This is actually really impressive. We had a lot of fuel left over. There we go. There's the fuel spent. Let's turn the ship before we... There we go. That didn't do it. Let's see. Decouple. There we go. And now point retrograde. And in fact, let's turn stability assist off because we are aerodynamically stable. And there's the YouTube command from Shipwreck, yes. Okay, Shipwreck, you know, I've been talking about doing a potential trombone champ stream. I've been playing that a little bit, originally as a test, but then I started making custom charts for it, and I have a couple videos, and I'll just say I'm fired. Shipwreck says, Dan will be reviving one of his series in January, so make sure you're a sub to keep up with his adventures. Yes, that is my plan. I want to get the, what is it? What's it called? My brain has died. SevTech Ages series back. It's been almost 2 years. The last time I uploaded a video from that was the day before my kids were born. Pete Beckman says, are you gambling with Kirby-Anna Jones' life with time warp during acceleration? Only because we were not in the hypersonic regime and we are not in plasma blackout. If it was 2 or 3 versions of Kerbal Space Program ago, I would not have done so, but is no longer a gamble. They have improved that significantly. Pete Venkman says, never trust the time warp, especially during acceleration. Actually, it is safe to even do physics time warp with the parachutes out now, believe it or not. A couple updates ago it was not, but now it is. Those booms were the booster. Yeah, you can even deploy parachutes under acceleration now, under time warp, and it's okay. Let's turn the light on. Still don't trust it, says Pete Venkman. Yeah, I'm still careful about it, but yeah, you can trust it now. Too many bad experiences, agreed. And there we go, P. Kerman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney, Kirby-Anna Jones Kerman, and Silvery Sky Kerman are all home safe. Recover vessel. That is a good place to stop, actually. Sorry, Shipwreck. But we are... I'm having a great time. I will admit, I'm having a really great time, and I appreciate the incredibly active chat. It has been very fun today hanging out with everyone. Free Boozenate for all of you guys right here. I really do have a ton to get done, though. So... and Shipwreck redeemed Boozenate. So here's another Boozenate. This one redeemed by Shipwreck. Thank you, Shipwreck. But yeah, we're not done, though. We have made a lot of progress today. Let's take a quick look. Let's see. What is the next technology that we are really looking forward to? It's not that one. Metamaterials is good. Hypersonic flight, experimental aerodynamics. This one is very useful. We get some bigger fuel tanks. But it's yeah, it's this one, Advanced Science Tech. So 550 are needed. We have 115. So we earned about 100 science today, which is very good. We rescued 3 Kerbals. We got something, we're about to get something in orbit of Joule. We had our first science data from Joule. And we have something on its way to Elu. So yeah, we have had a very productive stream today. Satan says, GG, see you next time. Thank you for being here, Satan. Always appreciate you. And Katie says, done. What is this done you speak of? Crookshanks poop, Kaylee Obsidia, says Shipwreck. Maybe. So let's see. Let's look at the alarms. Next stream, we will not only be rescuing Santa Kerman, but we will be revisiting the Joule probe, getting it into orbit, and we will be launching towards Moho and Eve, probably. So yeah, we'll have another eventful stream this coming Saturday. And tomorrow, we'll be back on the first SMP. And at some point this week, I'm hoping that we'll have a stream where I join my family in decorating our family server's Minecraft Christmas tree. That would be a lot of fun. But we will see. Shipwreck says, it's pronounced Uwu. And Katie says, it's pronounced Debris. Debris. But yeah, thanks everyone for being here. Let's see if anyone is online that we want to raid. First off, let's see if there's anyone playing a space game. Probably not. But we will check. I'm going to look on my phone here. I get a bigger list. Let's see. You know what? No one's playing space games, but we should raid Misty Joy, a friend of mine who is on Halcyon Heights and whom I rarely get to watch. So that's who we're going to raid. We're going to raid Misty Joy. And there she is. The tree you made in creative mode? Yes. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start the raid, and here is the raid message. If you are subscribed, copy the whole thing. Otherwise, just copy the part in between where it says Dan Bear 4 Totem. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow for some Minecraft, or Wednesday for some whatever Wednesday, or Saturday, where we will rescue Santa Kerman. But yeah, goodbye!